Shooting a music video can be really exciting, but how do you get from a simple idea to all of this? Hey guys, welcome to the Filmora music video series. My name's Jony, and today we're going to be taking a look at how to start planning for a music video. We recently teamed up with the artist Blau to make a music video for the song Tokyo. In this series, we're going to show you how we planned the video, how we shot it, how we edited it in Filmora Pro, and finally how we rendered out the final edit. Today we're going to be focusing on the first phase, planning. We'll show you some ways to come up with an initial idea for your music video, and then we'll go into some storyboarding. Let's say you and an artist team up to make a music video. Great, but where do you start? Well, in some cases, the artist might have an idea of what they want, but in other cases, you might need to come up with a really cool idea yourself. I sat down with Kevin, the director of Tokyo, to find out how he got his ideas for this music video. Kevin.
Johnny.
What were your first thoughts when you heard the song Tokyo?
I thought of Japan, and then 5 seconds later, I thought of 80s vibe, but not really. A mix of retro and modern.
A question you should consider is, do you want it to be a performance style music video where you're filming a band? Or do you want to go for more of a narrative music video where there's a story being shown on top of the music? These styles of making a music video have different levels of intrigue and energy.
The reason we chose narrative was, number one, it's much more interesting to do as a project because you're weaving through a story and play around with multiple scenes. And number two, there's an underlying rhythm in the song where it builds up to something. So if it builds up to something, that means there should be a narrative build. How I usually ideate is I play the music like thousands of times on repeat, and I'm scrolling through Instagram or scrolling through the web and looking at still images. And once I literally saw an image of a bus, and there was like in the middle of nowhere, it was all black, and literally it was just a bus. I'm like, and that kind of hit a chord because the bus was also like a retro bus. What if this bus has been doing this for like a number of years and our character just happens to be one of those instances? And that's kind of how it started.
Once you've figured out what you want your music video to be about, you can put together a treatment to show the artist your initial plan for the music video.
So when it comes down to pitching a music video idea, they use the term treatment. And that's where the director and then a few maybe other team members like a producer or a DP get together and come up with the concept revolving around the artist's song and the ideas the artist gives you. And then from there, you make a few revisions on the treatment and you nail down your concept and story, and then you're able to pitch that to the artist and say, here's our idea that we think best represents your song in our vision. It's kind of that first visual reference of what you're looking to create.
If the artist approves the direction of the video, it's time to move on to storyboarding. Storyboarding allows you to break down your music videos structurally and also highlight key visual moments.
We heavily storyboarded this music video for two reasons. One was to save time, money, and to be clear for everybody on the team, just to know what happens at when.
A great way to start storyboarding is to break down your music video into scenes. You can storyboard on paper or a computer or a tablet, whatever works best for you. Start by drawing your different shots within rectangles. That will frame your shots. For each scene, you can begin with wide establishing shots and then move your way into close-up shots as you progress. You don't need to be an amazing artist to get into storyboarding. All you need to do is draw stick figures and make it clear what is going on in the scene. Reference shots or doing a mock shoot with your phone can also be a good placeholder.
The story is actually very, very simple. It's about a girl, our female lead, who goes on a permanent journey and leaves behind whatever she was familiar with. And during the ride to a new destination, she begins to see and reflect upon her past relationships and is conflicted on whether she made the right choice or not. The second part was I actually put the music in Filmora Pro and just played the song.
And we're gonna take you guys into how we did that right now. If you did your storyboarding on paper, take take a photo of each shot you did with your phone and import it into your computer. You can make a preliminary edit using the song and your storyboard to get an idea of how your story paces with the song. So here I've imported both the song and all of the shots from my storyboard into the music video. If you want to get really organized, you can organize each scene into a folder. Begin by dragging the song into the timeline. Next, you can start dragging different shots to start pacing out your video. Listen to the music and let it naturally guide how you cut your story together. You can even simulate transitions, zooms, and pans by treating these photos the same way you would treat clips in Filmora Pro. For example, if I want to show a zoom in shot here, what I can do is go up to the effects panel and keyframe the position and scale of the clip. And let's drag these frames to the start and end of the clips. Once you're happy with how the video flows, you'll be ready to start planning out the production of your music video. So that's a look at how to come up with a creative plan for your music video. In next week's episode, we'll be taking a look at location scouting and scheduling a music video. And remember, there's no limit to what you can make.